So, what do we need to become aware of? What are those areas that we need to become aware of? We need to become aware of our strengths, our beliefs, our values, our motivation, what challenges us, our EQ, that is emotional intelligence and how it impacts on others, our passion, and even our purpose. It's also good to be aware of what makes us happy and therefore follow through with what it is that you've discovered about who you are. Some of it may need you to do some personality test. Some of it you may want to get feedback from people around you. Some of it may need some sitting just to reflect through and know more about what values you hold. How much of your time do you spend doing something? How much of your time do you spend thinking about something? And with all that, it will help you get to know what your values are and what you treasure. These are also some of the things we need to be aware of. What are your needs? What skills do you have? What are your interests? What are your values? And what are your dreams? What are your hopes? We rarely sit down to reflect on this, but it is important when you sit down and ask, who am I? And what are my needs? What is it that I need? Do I need to be accepted? Do I need to be understood? Do I need a companion? Do I need community? Do I need recognition? What is it that I need? And how am I working towards getting this need met? What skills do I have? Do they relate to what I'm currently doing, or I need to improve or to train and be better in what I need to be doing or in what I'm doing? What are my personal interests? What are my hobbies? Do I enjoy? What is it that I enjoy doing? What are my values? And what are my dreams? Where am I going? What is my vision? And all this awareness is key. Again, still looking at the areas of awareness, we have our needs, and here I'll talk about our emotional needs. We also have our motivation, what motivates you. Why do you do what you do? Does that, whatever it is that you do, does it bring you satisfaction? Or you do it to be praised, or you do it because you're running an income? Become aware of your feelings. How are you feeling? Happy? Sad? When you're aware of your feelings, you'll be in control of yourself. You will control the anger feelings other than allowing them to control you. Are you aware of your personal strengths? What are your strengths? Are you aware of your limitations so that you can easily let others do whatever it is that you may not be able to, or even delegate? Are you aware of your coping skills? How do you cope? Are they healthy skills or are they unhealthy skills? When you are stressed, does everyone have to know that you are stressed? So, and how do you handle stress? Is it by harming yourself? Is it by drinking so that you forget? Sometimes when we drink alcohol or we take whatever substances, they don't solve the problem because it's a temporal solution to that given issue. So find ways of resolving, find ways of even seeking for therapy, because one of the main reasons as to why I'm talking about self-awareness is to bring to our attention of the need to seek for therapy. Talk to someone about what it is that you're going through, and you can be helped cope with your issues or whatever that is affecting you. So we'll start by looking at our need, that is emotional needs. They are basic needs Just the way we have the Maslow needs, starting from the basic needs like food, shelter, and the like. We have basic needs. Among them are these 3 A's: acceptance, appreciation, and approval. We all have this need. So become aware of it and know I have a need to be accepted. So many of the times when we are not aware we have this need, we fear rejection. We don't want people to reject us. So when we know that we have this need of acceptance, we will not wait to be accepted. We will start by accepting ourselves. Accept who you are. Appreciate your giftings and approve of yourself. Believe in yourself, knowing that we have a God who has accepted us, who approves of us, and who appreciates us. He is our creator. After that, we will now be able to accept others. We will give love to others. We will approve of them. We'll be able to see the gifts that they have. And that's very key, because when we cannot accept who we are waiting for others to accept us. We are like an empty glass that waits for others to fill us emotionally. Yet there might be also waiting for us to do the same, and we remain empty and look for other things to fill this emptiness. But we can start by accepting who we are, and out of it we'll attract people our way. We will appreciate them, we will accept them, and accept them unconditionally. So our appreciation will overflow, our love will overflow, and will attract many our way. We will not lead a life of insecurities, feeling very insecure and being very suspicious of every other person around us. Knowing that we are not in control of people, we are only in control of ourselves. Then we have our motivation. What motivates you? According to the DISC personality, we have these 4 personalities. People who are dominant. They are mostly motivated by results. They are motivated by power and by taking risks in life. While the next group, the influencers, these are outgoing people. They are motivated by friendly environment, acceptance, flattery, and praises. They enjoy that and they can do as much. While the compliant people, these who are analytical, they are reserved. These people are very orderly. They have high standards that they hold on to and even have limited interactions. While the steady people, these ones who have even temper and they accommodate others, they are patient, they're motivated by recognition for loyalty and dependability, safety and security. So when you become aware of your personality, it's good to know, am I a dominant person? Am I an influencer? Am I a compliant person? Or am I a steady person? And what motivates me? Because what motivates you, sometimes if it's not there, you can easily get discouraged or get anxious. And sometimes you're wondering, why don't people do things the way you do? It's because people are different. They are motivated by different things. So understanding who you are and trying to understand others would help. We will live lives in better ways where we are complementing one another and giving space to each person when we know what motivates them. But it all starts by me becoming aware of what motivates me And if I know what motivates me, I can easily even disclose to others, this is what motivates me. And therefore they can create room for that, or they can understand who I am and why I behave the way I do. At the same time, it reduces my anxieties. When the compliant person is not seeing the high standards they would want to see, they will not keep complaining and getting angry at other people, wondering why they are doing that to them. In most cases, it has nothing to do with them, but it's about that person. So don't be anxious when you are a steady person and others are bringing changes quite abruptly and you're not used to that. Don't be anxious when you are a dominant or a driver in need of new challenges and the like, and people are enjoying the status quo, the comfort zone they are in, and are fearing risks or taking risks. Know that that is them, and this is you who enjoys taking risks and having the power and going far, taking whatever it is that come your way, new challenges coming your way. So understanding and becoming aware of this is very key. So that's the other area we've said of self-awareness. Then I had mentioned our need for feelings. Become aware of your feelings. How you're feeling is key. Yeah, because it all starts with our thoughts. What am I telling myself? My thoughts affect how I feel and it affects my behavior. Looking at this triangle, all the three affect one another. My thoughts will affect how I feel. My thoughts will affect my behavior. My behavior can affect my thoughts and it can affect how I feel. And how I feel can affect how I think and how I behave. But the truth is, we are in control of our thoughts. So the best thing is to become aware. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Become aware of your behavior. I'm fidgeting. I'm seated here and fidgeting. What is it that I'm doing? Maybe I'm getting anxious or I'm getting impatient. What is the thought? Because when I deal with my thought, it will help. What I'm thinking, is it true or not true? Is it positive or not positive? Because it is affecting how I'm feeling. And when I'm aware of my feeling, I'm getting angry. I'm now very angry. What do? May I walk away? May I take a break from this discussion or from this argument? Why do we behave the way we do? Still in relation to our feelings and our thoughts and our behavior, when we become aware of why we behave the way we do, it will improve a lot. Our thoughts, our behavior starts with a given event. So we have this model by Albert Ellis, a psychologist. It's called an ABC model. We have an antecedent, or we are calling it a trigger, or even event. Every event or trigger or situation is interpreted in the mind. When you see something, when you hear something, when you feel something, when you smell something, it's all interpreted in the mind based on what you believe in, what you have learned in life, and the social messages that come your way. So this is filtered. You interpret it, and that arrow shows that these are our thoughts and our feelings. So we can have thoughts that are negative, and in most cases we have automated negative thoughts compared to positive, or automatic negative thoughts compared to having immediate positive thoughts, and we feel in a given way. So in case of a situation, Become aware of the automatic thought. Have you rushed to a negative thought? Catch it and ask yourself, is it true? Or can I look for a positive thought in relation to what I've heard or what I've seen? And then we behave in a given way. That is the consequence. Understanding your mind, again, still related to our awareness of our thoughts and our feelings, and also becoming aware of our behavior. Every information that gets to the mind, we have used this diagram to help us see what is in the mind. In our mind, we have our attitude, we have our experiences, we have our memories, we have our beliefs, and we have our values. They easily affect the meaning that we make out of every situation. They affect how we feel and how we behave. We all have a worldview. We all have lenses depending on where we are coming from. So as we become more aware and relate self-awareness and positive psychology, we are saying, is your attitude positive or negative? Are your thoughts positive or negative? When you listen to someone or when you're making meaning out of something, is it positive or negative? And how does that make you feel? And how do you behave? Any information getting to us, the mind has to go back to our past experiences. And as I had mentioned earlier on, information is kept in picture form. So our experiences are in picture form. Do you have positive pictures? Do you have positive memories? Or you are retrieving negative, traumatic emotions which affect your thought, it affects your feelings and how you behave in a given situation? Have you ever found yourself overreacting in a situation and later on you apologize? I thought it was this. Yeah. So we may want to not be in a hurry. Don't dash into doing something or outbursting with whatever it is you want to say before you go back to your thought. Become aware of your thought. This is what I'm thinking. And if you are able to, pick a positive thought than running to the negative one. Let the negative thought wait a bit, and then you can address it at the right time. Our beliefs affect how we think or the meaning that we make. Our beliefs can be empowering or disempowering. They can be right, they can be wrong. Whatever maybe you had as you grew up and maybe you're still holding on to it, it affects the meaning that you make about circumstances and situations around you. It affects how you feel and how you behave. What are your values? What values do you hold? They affect your thoughts, your feelings, and your behavior. So we are thinking about our worldview, which is affecting our thoughts, our feelings, and behavior, and we need to become aware of it. When we are aware, we will be in control, and we would want to understand other people or explain what we are thinking to people around us. This is how I'm looking at this situation, and people will help you, or they will understand you, or they will explain beyond what they have just said without necessarily becoming easily angry. So when we talk about our worldview, I got this nice picture uh, talking about the lenses that we have. When I'm wearing purple glasses or reddish glasses, what do you think I'm seeing? Definitely I'm seeing reddish. I'm seeing purplish. But are you seeing the purple that I'm seeing? Definitely you are not. And I am interpreting the world based on the glasses I'm wearing. So You may not be seeing what I'm seeing unless I explain to you. So before you get offended, before you take things too personal, you may want to ask, what are you seeing? What are you thinking? What made you say what you said? And this is a nice saying here where we are saying the lenses we choose transforms the way we see things. So we have the power to choose. Let us choose positive lenses, and we will be able to pick positives. When you wear negative lenses, be sure everything that you'll be seeing will be negative, because that is what your eyes are attracted to. So let's purpose, let's be intentional and wear positive glasses. When we talk about our beliefs, that is in our worldview, it can empower or limit us. The only thing limiting us in life is our belief that there are limits. So let's be empowered by what we believe in, or let's become aware of what we believe in. What values do you hold? Are they positive or negative values? When you have compassion, trust, honesty, forgiveness, positive attitude, all that will help you look at the world in a more positive way than negative way. When you're looking forward to growing, you trust people, you have a value of family and efficiency, etc., all that will help you. So become aware. What values do I hold on